All right, man. Good Thursday morning, November the 6th. We are broadcasting live on three channels. Unfortunately, we have some very, very tragic news to share with the whole family today. Cowboys defensive star Marshawn Kneeland died at the age of just 24 years old. This news came by way of Adam Schefter today. You can see here's a little bit of information that is available right now. Let me take this comments off the screen real quick. And they put, it is with deep sorrow that we announce the passing of Marshawn Kneeland, who died. Well, that's the wrong date, obviously. At the age of 20, 4 years old. And right now, they don't have a cause of death right now. They do not have a cause of death. But nevertheless, this man was drafted last year. At the age of 23 years old, had a great college career, was making some headlines for the Dallas Cowboys, doing his thing. I think he had an interception or fumble recovery the last time the team they played last week, the Cardinals. And again, here's what the Cowboys are saying. It's with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys share that Marshawn Kneeland tragically passed away this morning. Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Now, again, he actually scored a touchdown on Monday Night Football, November the 3rd, by scooping up a block punt in the end zone. Now, the Michigan native played at Western Michigan. Again, he was drafted, I believe, in the second round to the Dallas Cowboys, and he was ready to make his impact. He was already making an impact, but he was ready to take the next step, this year and going into next year. So another statement from the family. They said, we are deeply saddened by the tragic news of passing of Cowboys Marshawn Kneeland. In the league said in the statement, our thoughts and prayers go out to his girlfriend, Catalina, family, friends, and teammates. Here's another official statement. Right? By actually his family. Take that off the screen there. Right. This is from his agent, John Perzley. I'm shattered to confirm that my client and my dearest friend Marshawn Kneeland passed away last night. I watched him fight his way from a hopeful kid at Western Michigan with a dream to being a respected professional for the Dallas Cowboys. Marshawn poured his heart into every snap, every moment of the field. To lose someone with his talent, spirit, and godness is a pain that I can hardly put into words. My heart aches for his family, teammates, and everyone who loved him. And I hope they will feel the support of the entire football community during this unimaginable time. I ask that you please give his family and loved ones privacy and compassion during this very, very tough time. So, again, I'm sure more information will come out, very, very soon. What happened? I'm gonna put some of you guys' comments on the screen there. Maybe some of you are Cowboys fans. Maybe you're not. I don't know, but it don't even matter what if you're a fan of what team at this point. This is not what matters, yo. Because even when I seen it come across Twitter, I'm like, Cowboys player dies. Now, you kind of used to seeing it with older guys. Maybe it might be 60, 70. It said 24. I'm like, nah, this can't be right. This can't be right. So yeah, man. Anytime you see, when you see older people pass away, you kind of expect it. Still hurts. When somebody younger passes away, you ask yourself why. You start asking questions. You want to know, was there any foul play? What happened? We'll find out soon. Definitely way too young. Definitely way too young. Kaylee Marie. Crazy, man. Like, what's going on, man? Ah, man. I'm gonna post some of you guys' comments on the screen. Definitely prayers for his family. Definitely, definitely. They said that's sad. Sleep easy for sure. Appreciate that, Sheila Smith. Red. What happened? They're not putting out no information. Maybe later on it may come out. what happened, but right now we don't have any information about exactly what happened with his passing. And I'm sure the family's going to keep that, obviously close to the vest, because how those type of situations go. They could get very, very sticky, to say the least. So I don't think his family wants the information out yet. When they get ready, I'm sure they will put it out, and the proper information will be put out there. But you know, it's such a fragile life. Like, I mean, you could be talking to someone today, having conversations, texting, and the next morning there's nothing. You go to do it, they're not there no more. Then you like, yo, what happened? And then you go to pick up the phone, nobody answers. So it happens like that. Like they say, in the blinking of an eye, you could be gone, and your family and loved ones, can be gone. So this is about, cherishing the times, building the memories, and giving people their flowers while they're alive. In my opinion, for sure, giving people their flowers while they're alive. And nobody knows what happens on the other side. And we talk about heaven, we talk about this, but how we really know unless we went over there. So all we could do is just live for here, and whatever happens on, be ready. Be ready for what's going to happen on the next side, or when you cross over, or whatever there is on the other side, of, this life. So my condolences go out to the family of Marshawn, a young man who had a major, promising career in front of him. I'm sure later on more information will come out about the cause of death and what happened. I'm probably soon, probably even now. If you go check, you might have more information, but very, very soon information will come out. And stay tuned, because I'm gonna actually do a live right after this and talk about Jay-Z and his son. I know it's unrelated to the situation, but I'm gonna come back and talk about that. So again, live on 3 channels: Blackball Sports Podcast, Hip Hop News Uncensored, and our other channel that we have as well. So if you're seeing this, make sure you lock in with us. If you're on Hip Hop News Uncensored, make sure you go to Blackball Sports Podcast channel and subscribe over there as well. Cowboys fan here, rest in power. Sheila Smith says, thanks for the news. Yes. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to you, E-Mac. Shout out to you. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here and prepare the next live stream. And I'll be bringing people in to speak on the next live stream if you want to talk about Jay-Z and his son's fraternity case for a little bit here this morning. But rest in peace. Like I say, condolences to the young man, and his family. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.